Today's Kingstonist news is brought to you by Kingston Community Credit Union. Say goodbye to bank fees and hello to fee-free banking with KCCU. I'm Sarah Burtch with Kingstonist News, and here are your top headlines today, August 16th, 2025. A South Frontenac fire captain's eagle eyes and prompt decision to investigate a faint light in a roadside ditch led to the rescue of an ATV driver who had been trapped under his overturned vehicle for more than 8 hours. Captain Mark Thibault of the Sydenham Fire Station was returning from refueling his tanker truck after fighting a large vegetation fire and was driving on Sydenham Road near Keeley Road when he spotted the light at 9:45 p.m. on Sunday, August 10th. Luckily, he decided to investigate. The trapped rider, a man in his 50s, was waving his arm to signal for help and had been pinned onto the four-wheeler since 1:30 p.m. that afternoon. Firefighters set up a rope system to lift the ATV off the victim, who complained of a broken leg and sore ribs. Working with Frontenac paramedics, firefighters stabilized the patient in a rescue blanket and carried him up the embankment to go to an ambulance. Kingston and the Islands MPP Ted Chu reportedly visited Don House's Milford Drive location on Thursday, August 14th, to meet with the team there and learn more about how the organization is benefiting from a $111,500 Resilient Communities Fund grant from the Ontario Trillium Foundation. Those funds have reportedly helped Don House to build and recover from the impacts of COVID-19. The monies through OTF's Resilient Communities Fund allowed Don House to repurpose their space, turning it into a usable program, meeting, and office space that will now be named the Trillium Room. A side plot in the trial of Michael Haaima has developed over the last 2 weeks that, on the surface, may seem mundane, but proved to be a fascinating look at how government funds are used and how prisoners are fed. Haima has been on trial at the Frontenac County Courthouse in Kingston since May 30th, 2025. On Tuesday, August 5th, Haima's defense attorney addressed Judge Robin M. Ryan Bell about her concern that Haima was not getting his nutritional needs met while on trial. She offered to bring extra food for Haima to supplement his current provisions. This raised concerns and ultimately ended up in a judge's order allowing Haima to have a Subway sandwich at lunchtime during trial. The summer of 2025 has certainly been a hot one so far, and the lack of significant precipitation has caused grief for farmers and growers across the region, not to mention those who enjoy local waterways for recreation. Although we experienced a brief rainstorm earlier this week, one downpour does not typically alleviate drought conditions, especially when local precipitation rates have been low for months. According to Environment Canada data, the Kingston area has not had rainfall since the week of July 21st, and the rainfall amount for the entire month of July was 18 millimeters. Learn more at kingstonist.com, and while you're there, use my code SarahB2025 for 10% off.